Hey, this is Liz from Her DIY Dream Home. This episode, we're going to focus on framing, the electrical, plumbing, and insulation. The first step was actually to install a beam. You can kind of see where the pocket is in the ICFs. There's a piece of foam covering it. We pried that out and then put in this 6 by 18 inch beam that I had actually gotten off Craigslist. Here we are cutting off the extra length that we didn't need with a Sawzall, and then we used a HVAC hoist to get it up in the air. That, I have to say, was very trepidatious getting up there. But once we did, we were all ready to go with the I-joist as the roof. I purposely chose a very simple roof line for my house. I didn't want to have anything super complicated. So this is just a 26-foot I-joist spanning the width of the house, resting on the sill plates. You can kind of see the little blocks underneath the I-joists that support them from the front to the back of the 1 foot thick walls, just for extra support. So we just tossed them up there and rolled them up and then nailed them down. On the front and the back, or the north and south face of the house, we had a 2 foot overhang, and to get that 2/3, 1/3, they actually were back in about they were total of 5 feet long, and they were in the house about 3 feet and then hung out 2 feet. And then I went ahead and went around with all the extra cutoffs of the I-joists and did the blocking. It was pretty easy to do. I did it mostly myself, actually. My dad came over and helped with the eaves, putting up the 2x12s. That was scary. After I was all done with that, I tried to find somebody to help me put the decking up on top of the roof. I used a 5/8" decking, but I could not get anybody to show up. And after a couple of weeks of no shows, I just ended up hiring a company who kind of did it in one afternoon really quick. They jumped up there, put up the plywood, and then they also added the waterproofing membrane. Overall, I was really happy. I had actually not finished the back side of the eaves, so they did that as well, and it was all done, and I was happy. The next step was to frame in the connection to phase 2. This was just a quick little lumber wall. Actually, it's 2, the outer wall and then the inner wall that's permanent. I had actually found some fantastic airport windows for free on Facebook Marketplace. So I went and I had picked them up earlier in the year. And so I had dragged them in the house, stripped off all the broken glass, and stripped everything down to its final metal. And then I had built a frame in the wall for this window to go in. You'll see a lot more of this on phase 2, which I just started. Now that that's out of the way, we could start framing in earnest. Phase 1 by far has the most framing the entire house has. With all the different rooms that make up my master bedroom and the mudroom, there is a lot of walls. This next video that's coming up is actually a walkthrough as soon as we got finished framing. So here we go. I just finished framing, so here we go. So first we walk into the mudroom. We have a closet here that's gonna hold utilities like the water heater and all that jazz. And then we've got the counter for the kitchen / laundry area. And then I recessed where the stacked washer and dryer is gonna go. And then we have a doorway. So stage 2 will go through this hall, which doesn't exist yet. And then you turn down here, and then you've got a small-ish little linen closet before you go into the master bedroom. Master bedroom is pretty big with the really cool vaulted ceilings. And then immediately you have a nice medium-sized walk-in closet. Not too bad. And then you've got the bathroom where we've got a soaker tub, and then my vanity 72" will go right there. And then the toilet before a huge 4x6 walk-in shower. That is my house layout. Very excited. With the framing finished, I went ahead and called the plumber back in, and he came in and plumbed everything. The water into the house, into the utility closet, my shower, bathroom, the toilet, tub, sink, the whole 9 yards. He took him a couple of days to do this, and after it was all done, it was done. I am not a plumbing person. While the plumber was working, my windows actually arrived. And so that weekend, me and Barrett, the guy who's helping me at this point, went ahead and installed all 7 windows. I was super excited and they looked fantastic. The light is amazing in my master bedroom. I was very happy with how everything turned out. The next step was actually the electrical. My dad is an electrician, so he flew out because he's a snowbird, and he flew in to where I live. And over just a couple of days, we did all of the rough electrical. Unfortunately, I don't know how to have a ton of photos or video of this because we just kind of are workhorses and we're in it and doing it. After my dad left, Barrett came back and we started working on the insulation in the roof. These are baffles. They allow the air to go through the roof without penetrating the house. Mostly we did this spray applied blown in insulation. So we rented the machine, got it at Home Depot with the purchase of this insulation. We put up a netting on the ceiling and then just used the hose to just blow it right in. After the first day, it looked really great until the next morning when we came back to finish and the ceiling collapsed on me. It sucked. A quick stop at Home Depot, got some black landscaping fabric, and that worked way better. Code said that I had to insulate some of my walls, interior walls. I'm not sure why, but I did. And then I went ahead and just got some more to insulate the bathroom for sound. There's Luna inspecting my work. As you can see there in the ceiling, that's the black landscape fabric. It worked way better than the stuff I got at Home Depot. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. We'll see you next time when we do drywall.